Good morning, Flat Rock students. Today I want to talk to you about another section of our library, the 600s. This is all part of the Dewey Decimal System. It's a way that we organize our books, and it's a great way to organize books because you can put books of the same topic together. So if you remember last time we talked about the 500s, and that was, do you remember? Math and science books. So if you wanted your animal books, your planets, soil and math and everything else, that's where you found it. Well, today we're going to be talking about the 600s, and the 600s are super exciting. Let me tell you some of the things that you're going to find in the 600s and see if some of this might interest you. Inventions, our bodies, how to survive, robots, space travel, growing things, how to grow our fruits and veggies, for example. Pets. How many of you have a pet or want to know how to take care of pets? Find out how things are made and how things are built. Well, that is the type of book that you're going to find in our 600s. Let's dive right in, okay? And we just reviewed that this is part of the Dewey Decimal System, which is a classification system to help us organize books to make it easy for you to find the books you want to read. All right, when you enter our library, this is what you look at. This is what you see. In the 600s, do you see this orange quilt over here? This is our section with the 600s. Now, you're going to know it's the 600s because I have a sign over here marking it. Let's get a more close-up view. Here's our 600s. There's that orange quilt, and it's down this row right here. All right, so here's some of the books in the 600s. Applied science. So whereas the 500s we said were science and that might have your animal books, well, the applied science version of that is how to take care of your pets. It's not just a book about a dog, but how to take care of dogs, what it's like to have a pet dog. Technology books. So your robots, drones, space travel, cars, health, anything you want to know about your body. It's all going to be here in the 600s. Here's what my sign looks like. And if you forget any of that, you see it says technology and health and engineering and medicine and building things, agriculture. Those are just kind of to jot your memory and help you to remember, oh yeah, this is where the pet books are, the health books are, or whatever book you're looking for. That's there to jot your memory. All right, this is a short row. It's just one row right down here of books. So let's see what we have. In that very first section, we have books about inventions. So you want to be an inventor. And then all kinds of books about your body. Wacky facts about you, about the brain and the skeletal system. But we have books about every part of your body. So your eyes and your ears and your nose and your lungs, hearing, touch, feel, taste, smell, all of it. You're going to find it here, how your body works. Okay, going down right below that section, you have your survival books. Survivors around the world who lived through extraordinary things and are able to tell their tales from it, harrowing experiences where they shouldn't have even lived and they did. That's what you're going to find with your survivors and a whole series of survival books. This one's How to Survive on a Deserted Island, but we have them for all kinds of experiences around the world. The bubonic plague. This was a plague that took out hundreds of thousands of people around the world, but some lived to survive and tell about it. And then warships, what they do and how they can help you to survive. Going down the right line, in the next section, you have a couple books that I've set up for you. And again, any book on the top or that I have set up, you are welcome to check out. I'm just showing you either a new book or a book that's constantly being checked out. So I just set it there so you can grab it easily. Medical robots, artificial satellites. Those are just some of them that you'll find. Next to that is space travel, and this is a big one, so I put a sign there to help you remember what's there, but that's not all that's right here in this section. You have space travel, you have how things are built, you have books about cars. So, for example, how trains are built, tunnels are built, stock cars, and all other kinds of cars. The science of race cars, and everything you want to know about robots. And we have several robot and drone books that give you a lot of variety and interesting facts about different kinds of robots that you have in our society and culture today. Here's some more agricultural drones, the science of soil, and down to earth, how to feed kids all over the world. Do you know that not every child eats the same way that you do, has access to the same foods? Well, this is a book that tells you how kids just like you eat in other places, other continents around the world. I want to stop for a minute on this Science of Soil book, because this section has books about growing all kinds of things. Apples and pumpkins and corn and lots of agricultural things. But this book, The Science of Soil, is what we call a light box book. And you can see it right here. If I haven't already told you about a light box book, then I will be telling you very soon. And we will learn how to use light box books. But what that simply means is there's one copy of the book in the library, but we have an unlimited license to read this on our iPads. So you could all be reading the same book at the same time. It can be read aloud to you. There's videos to watch with it. So there's all kinds of things with a light box book that you can do in your classrooms, on your iPads, in the library, on the computers, or even at home. And we'll be talking about that more. But anytime you see the sign light box, that tells you can get online and read it. All right, moving down the line. What happens if you get trapped in ice? What about ice cream? How is it made? Where does it come from? How things work in the house and what the world eats. Those are just a few of the books about how things are made, how things are built. And finally, I believe there's one more, or that might be it. We also have books about skyscrapers, how they're built, how they're made, and many other things in that section. I've just given you a sampling, but I hope that you'll find something in the 600s that you will enjoy.